guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the tarot series. That's so hard to say. Welcome to the tarot series. That's what I'm trying to say. The way that this works is you're gonna see 3 piles, and on each of these piles there's going to be a different stone. Based on which stone you're drawn to, that's the pile that you're gonna wanna choose. So there's gonna be pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. You can also look at the timestamps below and see if the numbers mean anything. I know numbers mean a lot to me, and angel numbers in particular. So maybe if you look at the numbers and the timestamp, maybe the numbers will like grab at you, and then you'll know which pile to go to. If you start watching a pile and it doesn't really resonate with you, then you can go to the next pile. The deck that I'm using, it's Modern Witch Tarot deck. And I love this deck. I've had a few different tarot decks. If you watch my last video, I'll give you a little backstory real quick. So I've been reading tarot for about 3 years. And yeah, I don't really read for other people. I mostly just read for myself. But I have read for other people, and when I do read for other people, they tell me that the messages that they receive are so accurate to them and their situations. So I don't really remember the readings after they're done, so it's cool that I'm going to be able to look back by having some of them recorded. But it's going to be a little different. It's going to be very different from the previous series. So I'm feeling a lot of nerves right now. I'm really nervous because I don't usually do this for other people. Like I said, I do this for myself. This is something that helps me so much. I light some candles, I light some incense, I have my crystals, and it's like meditation. You sit there and meditate basically, and then you journal it. And I don't know if that's something that you've ever done, like just meditation, period. It doesn't have to necessarily be with tarot cards. It helps you learn about yourself, and it helps you learn about your goals and the things you want out of life. And when you speak positive things about your life, positive energy is going to come back to you. And if you put positivity out into the world, into the universe, that's what is going to come back to you. I forgot what I was saying. Alright, so back to the piles. I don't know, I got off track. But anyways, back to the piles. There's going to be 3 piles. Timestamps are below. You can choose one of those. So just take a minute, meditate with the piles, and see which one you're drawn to. And I will see you at your pile. So first we have pile number 1. Let's see what messages we have for pile number 1. So what I usually do when I do tarot readings is I draw 4 cards, and you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but they're jumping out. And it's very interesting to me that they do that, but they want to be read. Those are the cards that you have to read. They're jumping out, like they have a message, so you got to get it. Sometimes you get a big pile of them like this that just fell out. So what I do is I draw 4 cards and then I check to see which card's on the bottom, and that's part of the reading. Okay. It's just crazy to me that I just did a reading the other day, and that reading had these exact same 4 cards in it. And no matter how many times I shuffle the deck, this tends to happen a lot, that the same cards come out. So I'm getting right now, like, lighten up. Like, you're too focused on, like, your mind. You're too focused in your head that you're not, your mind is very focused on work or a project. And the cards are saying, like, lighten up, like, take a break. You're committed to something right now. There's some kind of commitment, and it's saying to, like, just stop, like, come out of your mind for a little bit. You're spending too much time thinking about this work or this option. You need to take time for yourself and stop worrying, because you're protected. You're very protected. You have guardians that watch you or watch over you, and they come to you in signs. They come to you when you're by the water. Like, if you're by water, that's when they're the closest to you. I'm getting that you have to keep moving. You have to stop tiptoeing around. Water is a huge significance in your life. Like, so if you're a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer, this reading might be towards you. Because I'm getting that water is important. It's important here. It's like you're testing the waters on something. That's what it is. It's like you're testing the waters. You're testing out this idea, what you're focusing on in your mind. You're planning for something, but you're not seeing things the right way. It's not that everything's black and white. You have to, like, take a step back and see things, like the little things. You have to take a step back and realize the little things in your life that, like, you have to appreciate those things. And the cards are showing, like, you're the fool. Like, you have to take a step back and see the little things and enjoy life and stop focusing so much on this commitment that you have. Whether it be a career. Hold on. I'm just getting that, like, the universe wants to give you a gift. The universe is pouring out to you these gifts, but you're not realizing them. You're not realizing these blessings because you're not looking at the small things in life. You're looking at the bigger things, the more material things, the things that they don't matter as much. as the little things that you have to learn to appreciate. You just need to like play with life a little bit, like have some fun and not take everything so seriously. Not focus on little petty things that they don't matter. And you're going and you're going fast, and you have fire going under your feet, and you're moving constantly. But you have to take a step back. I'm getting sound. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the sound of somebody typing, and it's like that's all you're doing is working all the time. And you're missing out on things in life. You're missing out on not opportunities, but you're missing out on seeing life. You're missing out on seeing the world. Let's see what else we get. We got respect, survival, liberation, and freedom. And that's what we were just talking about. Like, look at how free they are. They're laughing and having fun and just playing and living life and being free. And this is literally what we were just saying. The number 24 might be of significance to you, or the numbers 2 and the number 4. I'm seeing like flourish. You're full of light. You're like this, you have this glow around you, and you're just flourishing, and people like to be around you. People like that you're like a free spirit. Like, you would be the person that would go and dance in the rain. That would be the type of person you are. You would go outside if it was raining, and you would dance in the rain and just have fun. Or you would throw leaves up in the air for a picture. But you're too focused on... You're too focused in your mind that you're not realizing. You're not seeing the little things that are actually the big things. Alright, we got Witch's Wounds, Witch's Remedy, Magical Medicine, Sacred Heart, and Another Day. And we got the number 36. The number 36 might be of significance to you, or the number 3, the month of March, the month of June. But I'm getting, you always have another day. You can always wake up tomorrow and you don't know what the day is going to bring. But tomorrow could be a day that could change your life. Like, you could change your mind and change your life change what you put out into the world and watch the change that comes back. And when you what is it? When you have doubt, ask if you believe in a higher power or God or a spirit guide. Ask them, show me how it gets better, and let it go. And then watch what happens. I just want to pull one more card because, and it just flew out. You have so much conflict right now. You are so worried about so many things. And you're constantly fighting. Like, you're constantly fighting in your mind about your life, but you can change it. You can take each obstacle one at a time and remove it, or figure out a path, or figure out a way to change it. And you're constantly fighting with your mind. Like, you're constantly in your head fighting with your mind. And you need to just let it go. Like, just release it. Find a way to come out of your head and look at the life that you have around you. We have one more thing. Let's see what we get. Alright, so we have our wand on the illumination eye. I don't know if you can see the little wand symbol. This is saying that you have all the information you need on this topic, but you need to trust yourself. You need to trust in yourself and like have a little faith. I'm hearing like that song, that Have a Little Faith in Me song. That's what I'm hearing right now. I don't know if that song is important to anyone, but that's what I'm hearing. But you have all the information you need. You just have to have a little faith. We have the chalice in illumination. This indicates a successful relationship. The commitment that you might be thinking a lot about, it might be related to a relationship. I feel like it's more a commitment of a career, but if it is a relationship that you feel that you're committed to, you're gonna have a successful relationship. That's one of the positives in your life, is that you love so, you have so much love in you that your relationships, they mean a lot to you. So you will see improvement in your life in all areas, but you have to get out of your head and you have to start appreciating the gifts that you have, because if you don't appreciate the things that you have, these gifts that you've been given, God's not going to give you more blessings. Like, if you don't appreciate the blessings that you've been given, and you don't recognize those blessings, you don't recognize, I'm not talking about material things, I'm talking about other things. If you don't recognize that you have all these blessings around you, then why would anybody give you anything more if you don't appreciate what you already have? And I keep hearing protection. You're very protected. And like I said, you have, there's someone, whatever you believe in, there is someone that watches over you, and you're very protected. That's it for pile number 1. Let's move on to pile number 2. Alright, you guys, welcome to pile number 2. If you chose number 2 or the smoky quartz, then this reading is going to be for you. And if you were drawn to the smoky quartz, I actually have a video up on my channel that you can get a closer look at it. It has this beautiful rainbow band in it, and this video that I took, you can see it really well, so you might want to check that out. I barely started shuffling and we already have a card jumping out. How are you guys doing today? Sometimes I wish I could hear your responses. Go ahead and leave. Let me know how you're doing. How's your day? Let me know in the comments below. If your day is looking anything like these cards, then you definitely need to hear this message. You're trying to move forward with something, but you're being held back. And you're being held back because you're not putting enough trust in the plan that you're trying to make. I'm getting that you're very exhausted. You're very tired. You're tired of carrying the world on your shoulders. I'm getting so much stress from you. I'm getting you're a very stressed out person. And your world might seem like it's upside down at times. But you have to remember that you're blessed. And you're a really strong person. You're somebody that might be in charge of a lot of people. You're somebody that might be really easy to talk to. Like, a lot of people might come to you. I'm getting like, look out the window and look up at the sky and just see what passes by. There's something waiting for you, some message, and if you become open to the signs around you that you're given, you'll see that you're being guided on a path. Sunflowers might be of significance to you, or flowers in general. I'm seeing the color pink. So maybe pink flowers might be very special to you. I'm getting that you feel like you're sinking. Like you're on this ship and it's just sinking and collapsing. And there's so much underneath the surface that people don't see. Because on the outside, you're this very beautiful person, and you're really good at hiding who you are. A lot of people don't know the real you. So yeah, you don't show people who you are. You keep yourself very sheltered. You're always hiding behind something. You might be someone who uses like alcohol or something else to cope. I'm seeing seashells are significant to you, or maybe the beach, or the sound of the water, the sound of the waves. I'm being very drawn to this card here because you know who you are, and you're a very fortunate person. You're a very fortunate person, but you don't realize, or maybe you do realize it, but you spend so much time hiding who you are that you don't give yourself the freedom. Like you're just blocked. You block yourself off from the world by hiding who you are. What message do we have for pile number 2? What message do we have for pile number 2? There's a message here for you from, I feel like there's a message for you from somebody. I'm getting like a older male figure and yellow flowers. I don't want to cover those cards up. These are the cards that just fell out. You have the Empress, the Hermit, and the Moon. And I'm getting that the message for you, there's something about a book that might be of importance. There might be something written down for you, something someone might have wrote for you in a book, or some words that were written for you. And there's something important about those words. Just remember what you read. Remember what those words said. And this might be something that someone wrote to you, someone that has passed away. And it might be somebody, I'm seeing nighttime, and I'm seeing that you're afraid, or that there's something scaring you. There's something about the stars. I'm getting that you feel very stuck, and this person is wanting you to know to just remember those words that you read in that book or on that note, or just remember what you read. There's something important about something that you read from this person. So just remember what that was. What messages do we have for group number 2? Do Do we have any more messages for this pile? You got the Page of Swords in reverse. This reading, because all these cards are coming out in reverse, I just feel like your life is upside down. Like you're just in this place in your life that it's just upside down for you, and you're trying to find your way. You're trying to find your way out, and you're looking for these answers. But what goes down has to come up. And if you're going through something, you have to remember that there's a reason behind it. It might be a lesson. It might be helping you to get stronger for the next situation. But you have to remember that God doesn't give you more than what you can handle. I'm sorry if this reading is all over the place. I'm just getting so many messages, and I'm seeing so many things and hearing so much that I just need some clarity. So let's see if we can get one more card to give me some clarity on this reading. You got the Ten of Wands. Again, you have so much stress, and there's so much on your shoulders. Remove this block from your life. Take away what is stopping you, because it's not doing you any good to continue doing what you're doing. You clicked on this video and you came to hear this reading for a reason. And you have to believe that there's a purpose in this message. And I feel like you're somebody that's very stubborn. You don't like to hear the advice of other people. You don't like to hear the opinions of others, which other people's opinions of you should never affect how you see yourself. I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards and see if we can get more clarity on this message. You might feel like you're in over your head, like the water's too deep. It's time to step away. It's time to step away what's bringing you so much grief. And we got the numbers 31, 27, and 5. So I don't know if those numbers have any significance to you. We got Florida waters, natural form, enchanted potions, red roses, and cleansing. And then we got debate, rage, revolution, and attention. And we got humanity, friendship, hard work, and little visions. So because everything is turned upside down for you in your life right now, it might be time to leave your situation so that you can flourish and you can grow as a person, like as your own person. Because where you are right now, whether it's your home, like your home life where you're living, or where you are, where you are in your home, there's a block. There's something blocking you from, or there's something causing you to have your life upside down. And it might be time to look at a different direction and maybe talk to a friend or listen to the advice of a friend. Like, you've been told something very recently, I'm getting, that you were given some type of advice recently, or you will be getting some type of advice that you need to look at your situation and do what's gonna make you, like, do what's gonna make you flourish and bring back your beauty. And I'm not talking about beauty like something beautiful. I'm talking about like your inner self, the beauty inside of you, the beauty that you don't give yourself enough credit for. You appear to be, like I said, this person on the outside, but on the inside, you're very hurt and you're trying to hold it together, but you're fighting with yourself so much because of your situation. And you have to remember that you are being guided, and the situation that you're in right now is just part of a path that you're on. And when you decide to, I keep seeing the word Florida here, and I don't know, I'm just very drawn to that word. So you might be in Florida, or Florida might be of some importance to you. All right, we're gonna pull a couple cards from our colorful blessings that we have here. These cards, they're pretty cool. There's all different sayings on them. Some of them are Bible verses, some of them are just sayings, and there are these cards that you can color, and I haven't colored any of them, I don't think, but we're gonna pull a couple cards from here and see what other messages we have here for pile number 2. You're such a beautiful person, I'm getting. I'm very drawn to this rose. I feel like roses are very important for this reading group. If you have a tattoo of a rose, in particular one that looks like this, like a red rose, then this reading, that might be an indication that you're listening to the right reading. And also the yellow flower, again, is of significance. You're somebody that likes a lot of attention. Like, you not necessarily like the attention of other people from the outside, but like, I'm getting you like attention. I'm not sure, that message is a little confusing. I'm just getting that you like attention, but you don't like attention from the world. It's like you just like attention, or you're looking for somebody's attention, or you're looking for somebody to pay attention to a certain thing. I'm getting that you might change your hair a lot, or you have red hair. I see here, I'm being very drawn to the red in this picture. Alright, let's see what message we have for pile number 2. Let's see what we got. We got, the Lord will guide you always. That's so funny, because that's what we were just talking about a little while ago. The reason you clicked on this video and the reason you were supposed to hear this message is because there was something in this video for you. It's no coincidence that you clicked on this video and you heard this message, because every step that you take, everything that you do is planned for you. A sweet friendship refreshes the soul, and that's what we were just talking about down here, that you might have been given some advice from a friend, or you might have been talking to a friend lately that's given you advice, and this really does refresh your soul. Like, it makes you feel good about yourself. That I'm getting, that might be the attention that we were just talking about. I feel like this is related, and because you got 3 owls, the number 333 might be of significance to you, or you might be somebody that sees angel numbers. So numbers like 444, 1212, 1111. I see the number all the time, 647. I see angel numbers all day long. Every time I look at a clock or I look at a receipt, I see angel numbers everywhere. And it's something that I used to notice once in a while, but I started paying attention to the fact that I noticed it all the time. So I looked up the meaning of these numbers, and I received these messages. So yeah, I'm seeing 3, like 3 is really important, and I'm getting like 3 people are very important to you, or 2 people are very important to you. You're like the center, and you have 2 people that are very important to you, 2 friends that really bring out the best in you, make you flourish, bring out this beauty that you have. So that's it for pile number 2. I hope you guys got something out of this reading. I'm sorry that it was all over the place. I just read, and I do this by what I see and what I hear. And I hope that you got something from this reading. I hope that you received a message that you've been waiting for, or that you needed to hear, or confirmation on something that you needed to know. And if you did resonate with anything from this reading, please go ahead and comment down below. Just let me know that what I'm doing is helping in some way, a positive influence on your life. And yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And keep following my channel. I hope that this message brought you positivity. And like I said, I feel like you have a lot on your shoulders. I feel like your life is kind of upside down and a little chaotic. But just know I'm here for you to keep bringing you messages, and just listen to your intuition. Follow your heart with what you want. And just remember that that you're a very loved person. Alright, I feel like that's all for this group, so thank you guys for watching. Let's move on to pile number 3. Alright, you guys, welcome to pile number 3. This is your reading, and we are sitting outside. We are doing this reading out in the rain right now. We are covered, but the walls are all open around me, so where we are, it's surrounded by trees. It's really beautiful, and even though it's raining, it's not too cold. It just feels great to be outside. So we're doing this one a little different than my other readings. Each of my readings are a little different. So we're starting with our oracle cards. And we're just going to see what messages we have for pile number 3. What messages do we have for pile number 3? I do apologize if you guys hear sounds in the background. There are dirt bikes and 4-wheelers in this area that I keep hearing zoom around. So we got Drawing Down the Moon, Divine Feminine, Source, Channel, Stillness. Let me show you what this card looks like. Listen to the rain, it's picking up. And on the bottom of the deck we have Mirror Magic. So it says lunar light, past lives, spectrum, and self-care. And I'm automatically getting that the moon is of significance to you. Maybe you follow the moon and you follow its phases and what it can do. And following the moon is something that I've done for a while now. I actually, I cut my hair by the moon. So what that means is I followed the moon cycles to know when to trim the ends of my hair to make it grow faster. And the reason that I do that is back a long time ago, farmers, before there were calendars and stuff, farmers would use the moon and its cycle to determine when to plant crops, when to grow certain things, because the moon's energy has different connections. Same thing, what causes tidal waves. So the connection or the gravitational pull between the moon and the earth causes tidal waves. And so farmers would plant their crops based off the moon's cycle. If you trim your hair by the moon, then that gravitational pull will make it grow faster. And my hair used to be really short, but I started trimming it by the moon, and yeah, it made my hair grow super fast. So just a little story. But anyways, back to the cards. So I see that maybe you're somebody that follows the moon, and you need to practice self-care right now. You really need to take care of yourself. You need to spend a little more time taking care of yourself and giving yourself that that love, that self-care that you deserve. You have to take time for yourself. If you're constantly going and constantly working, constantly moving, and you don't focus any time on yourself, your energy is going to be so depleted that you're always going to feel drained. And we have the magic mirror here, and it's showing, like, look at your reflection and see the light in yourself. I'm really being drawn here to the light in the background, and it's saying, like, see the light in yourself, know your worth, and keep growing, keep going. Keep going with what you're doing, but don't forget to love yourself. We have the numbers 29 and the numbers 32. So those numbers might be of significance to you. I'm being drawn to the purple in the card, and it's like saying to find peace within yourself. And I'm really interested to get to the tarot cards and see what messages we have. So let's see, what messages do we have for pile number 3? Now, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but this card just flew out of the pile. We got Page of Wands. So right now it's like you're growing something. It's like you're putting so much attention into what you're growing that's why you're not focusing on yourself, because you have to give so much care to everyone else around you. Maybe you're a caretaker, maybe you have children, but you're giving so much to them and everyone around you, but you don't give that same love to yourself. You have to value yourself and know your worth, and you have to focus and see the good, and the good comes out of your reflection. Keep climbing, keep going in the direction that you're going, because this is a good thing that you're putting your time and energy into, but just don't forget to take care of yourself along the way. We got the Two of Pentacles and the Devil card. Your life can be really great if you find balance in it. You have to have better time management. Like, you have to focus a little bit on your time management so that you can take time for yourself. And that may seem impossible. Believe me, I get it. But it's something that's very important here. And this is the message that you have to hear, is that you need to care for yourself. Because you don't want to not take care of yourself and not be able to provide the love and the care for the people that are around you that rely on you. All right. We get the Hierophant. I'm going to put that over here. Don't be so hard on yourself. You put a lot on your shoulders, and you're super hard on yourself. I'm being drawn to these keys here, which, I think those are roses on the keys. No, they're not. They're just... But there are roses on his shirt, and it's weird that I said that because roses, like the thought of roses just came to my mind, and roses might be of some significance to you. The wands here might, I'm getting that it's representing like a fire sign, so you might be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. I don't know if you follow your signs or if you've ever looked into your birth chart, but it's something that can really help you learn about yourself. And birth charts are super interesting. I'm going to make a video about it because a lot of people don't know how to read birth charts, and it's something that I had to study a lot to be able to figure it out. But now that I know what the symbols mean and what each thing represents, it's very clear. And so I don't know if you've ever looked at your birth chart, but it might be of importance. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. So that message just popped out. I leave this card in here because I feel like there's a message in this for somebody. And even though I'm the one shuffling the deck, this might help you to find your path, and I just feel like that's really important. And the cards that I'm showing here, I don't know if you can see this because I don't know how far into the frame you can see, but these are the cards that are coming out as I'm shuffling. So we have the Eight of Wands. Right now you're going really fast. You're really focusing on those around you again. Like we said up here, you're putting a lot of time and energy into the people around you, but you're not giving that time to yourself. So I'm getting that there's a lot of momentum, there's a lot of energy behind what you're doing right now. But you have to remember that this is a time for growth and a time for moving forward. You have to keep your focus. You have to take action on opportunities as they're being presented to you. You have to keep it's like I'm getting, don't wait too long, because if you wait too long, your opportunities, they're gonna pass you by. And you really want to be, like I'm seeing, like, just go with the flow, and just keep moving forward. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse. And I'm really being drawn to this bird and this butterfly. So birds or eagles or butterflies may have significance to you. Again, I see the bird here. That's what I'm drawn to on this card. Okay, we just had a few cards come out, so let's just see what those are. The Death card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups in reverse. So that's a lot. Those I feel like this is all a message of saying you are a very blessed person. You're a very lucky person. You have a lot of friends. Or maybe not a lot of friends, but you have a lot of people that really care about you in your life. And they want to see you do good in life. But you're not giving yourself that same love. You're not giving yourself that same attention. You're not reflecting out onto yourself what you're giving to the world. And it makes me feel so sad. It makes me feel so, it's like you're empty. I'm gonna pull one more card. We just got the Lovers card. So I'm gonna pull one more card, and then we're gonna look at the card on the bottom of the deck. We're actually gonna pull two more cards because that's what just fell out. So we got the Empress and the Lovers card. We're gonna put the Lovers card over here. And this is the other one that fell out, which is Temperance. I'm hearing like, girl, you got this. Like what I would tell to my friends. I'd be like, girl, you got this. Like, don't doubt yourself. And I'm getting that type of energy from here. Like, you just really need to love yourself and practice self-care. That's your overall message through all of this. You need to just love yourself and practice self-care. And when you look in this mirror, when you see your reflection, give yourself the same love you're giving to everyone else. I don't know what it is, why you feel you don't deserve it, but you have to remember that you're blessed and tomorrow's another day. So don't worry about what's going to come tomorrow. Just focus on the now and don't look anymore at that path that you took to get to where you are. Don't look behind you and live on who you were, because that's not who you are. You need to keep looking up and knowing that there's light in you and there's love in you, and you deserve good things. You deserve to be happy and you deserve to be loved, and the most important person to give that to you is yourself. So that's all for this reading. I really feel like there's no more messages that I need to give. Usually I would have another part that I would do to get some more clarity. But I think the message here in this reading is so clear that I'm not feeling the need to extend this reading. So I hope you guys got something out of this video. I hope it helped you in a way that will bring you positivity. And just remember that you get back what you put out into the world. So stay positive, put out that good energy and those good vibes. Be kind to people. The world is too full of hate. Like, we don't need more hate, and just be kind and reflect what you want to see in the world. All right, you guys, thank you for watching.